beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Well, guys, this stadium is jumping at the Orange Bowl. Miami loves hosting these playoff games, and the fans have shown up. You might remember last year here, the national championship, it was sold out, the hardest ticket to get in all of college football, and the fans have brought that same energy here today to start the Orange Bowl. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And welcome to Miami's Hard Rock Stadium for this year's edition of the Orange Bowl. Just to say that name, Joel, just brings back so many memories. So much college football history has taken place down here in South Florida.
And for a couple of guys that went to Colorado, certainly a lot of history. And yes, that was definitely a clip. So Colorado wins that national championship. But here in this edition of the Orange Bowl, I got to tell you, I am so excited to see these two teams play. What great seasons they've had. They are one step away from competing for a championship. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To throw, it's Sayin. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
I love that idea from the play callers. Just get to a slant on 3rd down. Work the inside shoulder of the defender. The quarterback just needs to be on time. What I really love about it, Chris, is it can set up the double move later in the game. Watch for the slant and go. We call that sluggo. That's coming up later.
Grabbed by the receiver. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. He keeps it. Can he get there? And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
Interesting call to go with the option there on 3rd down. Anytime you have a 3rd and long, you run the option. You are either playing for 4 downs or you're hoping to catch the defense off guard. This is now a big...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Here we go on 4th down. He's got some space. Look out. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
I can't help but think about how much this game has changed. You know, years ago, Chris, we would have been shocked when an offense went for it in this field position, and now it's just ho-hum. I almost expect it. Good conversion here on 4th.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on 1st down. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counter play, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got end zone ahead, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, we knew that they were going to try to establish the run game and get this running back in a rhythm early, and they're able to do this on the first series. Get him the ball several times. Now he's able to find the end zone. I tell you, that offensive line has got to feel proud about what they did here early, establishing the physical nature of that run game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Aggies offense gets their first crack now. This offense, and especially the quarterback, well aware of the challenge today. This is an elite group of defensive backs. They've been so tough to throw the ball on.
Chris, I don't think you can just come out and throw the ball against this group, to your point of how dynamic they have been in the back end. I think that you've got to come out and establish the run game. I think that's the only way that you have success, potentially throwing the football down the field later in the game.
Backwards on first down, so second and long to 24. Dropping back, it's Reed. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Oh, look out, he's got open space. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Pitches to the back.
That is a great job by this defense. Fundamentally sound against the option, and they're able to string it out, get it all the way to the outside, and then tackle the pitch man in space. This defense has done a nice job today, and this is just another example.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. Ohio State has the lead after one. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the goal line. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Buckeyes come to the line with first and goal. Looking for a receiver. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
The last thing you want to do in particular on first and goal is force the ball into coverage. That's a great decision by this quarterback to just throw it away, live to snap it on second down.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. It's incomplete. A dangerous pass there. Almost picked off in the end zone.
Boy, this quarterback got away with that one. You're in field goal range. You can't put the ball in a precarious spot. And here, wrong trajectory, wrong route. He throws the football into a tough situation, and that should have been picked off.
So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense, bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Texas A&M getting set with a first and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Finds his man. It's Edwards. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaking into the clear. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Back to pass. It's Reed. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's Fielder, returner, trying to create good field position here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The shotgun running play call. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Quick completion to the tight end. Goes out of bounds after a big gain. He's just short of the 45. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This is exactly why 1st and 2nd down is so important. You get into these 3rd and manageable situations, you can do whatever you want. You can throw play action, you can throw RPO, or you can throw a little hitch on the outside. That is so easy for the offense, easy for the quarterback, and it's a first down.
And the pass is too high, out of bounds, and not complete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket the rest of the half.
We used to call these slant routes from the inside receiver a lookie. And the reason is it happens so fast that all you've got to tell him is, hey, bud, you better look real quick. And sure enough, ball is out quickly. It's right on his frame, and it's a nice completion.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Springfield. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half.
The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Pulls it in. It's Horton. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
Looking for a gap. It's Owens. As the first down is still going. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They'll give it to the running back. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
This offense is clearly in rhythm, no matter what they're trying to do. Pass the football, run the football. They're doing it well. And now another first down. The line is doing a great job. The quarterback is seeing the field. This is such a good drive right now, and you just got to put it in the end zone.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. We'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that is not what you want on third down. Terrible execution. This offense has got to be better moving forward. They're not going to win this game unless they get some third down conversions.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They're going to run it here. Open field ahead. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks,
breaks into the clear. The 30, past the 20. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create 2nd and manageable, 3rd and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else this is going to be a long game. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
He'll hand it off. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Look, big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
This offense is able to gain yards running the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Looking to score with a run to the right. No, he didn't get in. He stopped short. It'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Chris, now you look forward to 3rd down, and this offensive coordinator is going to have to dial something up, I think, to a wide receiver on the outside. Where's his one-on-one? Does he have his best player, and what's his matchup? And this quarterback has got to think about throwing the football on time. It's a condensed space. The windows are small. The ball's got to be on time and on target to convert.
No, he didn't get in. This defense playing tough. That'll set up 4th and goal now.
Deciding to run it on 3rd down there, I feel like it's a signal that they're going to go for it on 4th down. You've got to get this ball in the end zone if you can. Best play call available. Quarterback's got a
touchdown, Ohio State. They cap the drive with 6 points.
That is all about who you are as a football team. It is 4th and goal, and they go goal line and say, come and stop us, and run it right in for the touchdown.
Set up for the play after. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Nice completion for a first down, but in a 2-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 1:55 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Horton. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
And defensively, their leverage is all wrong. You got to expect a slant right there, and they just gave them that inside angle. This defense has got to do a better job of aligning properly and taking away the routes that they know are coming.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Back to throw. It's Reed. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's caught. It's Johnson. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go. And now Texas A&M calls their second timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. They're going to throw for it on third and short. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Chris, this is why they pay the head coaches the big bucks here. This is a tough decision. Do you rely on your defense? Do you go for it right here on fourth and short? It's got to be a gut decision by your head coach. Does he believe in these guys? Can they get these yards? We'll find out.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. Fourth and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback just kneels down. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Oklahoma Sooners against the Texas Longhorns. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
The Texas Longhorns enter this season with a ton of optimism. Coming off a 10-win year last year in a season where their young quarterback, Arch Manning, took significant steps ahead. They are so excited to see if they can improve and get back to the college football playoff this season. The offensive line grew from last year. More experience for this great young quarterback. We'll see if Arch Manning can take another step this season. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. So Oklahoma's offense comes on the field first today. And welcome to the Rose Bowl, the granddaddy of them all and one of the grandest stages in all of sports. Everyone here today feeling like there's nowhere else they would rather be than Pasadena. Whatever happens on this field, Joel, it seems like it has amplified weight and importance just because it's at the Rose Bowl.
I think it's because the rest of the country is under snow, and here we turn on the TV and there's sunshine to San Gabriel's. This is the most iconic and best venue in all of college football. I cannot imagine the anticipation and pressure and the overall anxiety that these players are feeling about to step on this legendary field.
Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Mateer. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Five-yard pickup on 1st down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. They're going to run it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
The Sooners will have to punt this one away. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Longhorns offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. This should be fun. This quarterback matchup, one of the best you're going to see all season long. Both guys are aware of how good their counterpart is. They say they're trying to block that out, but you feel like it's important to them.
Chris, I have been waiting for this matchup all year long. We all know that these two are two of the best signal callers in the entire country. Now we get to see them go head-to-head. You get the sense that we might be in line for a shootout.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. It's an outbound. The catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Let them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
That run sets up a critical third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. The Longhorns churn out another first down. Dropping back, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on third and long.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination, coverage and rush working together.
The Longhorns will line up to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. This is away, a very good kick, high and toward the sideline. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Here comes the rush. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Chris, he's really got to be aware of where he is on the field. He was dangerously close to that pocket line. If he's inside the pocket, that really should have been grounding. To my eye, it looked like he was inside.
Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Those are just killer mistakes. You're going to pick up the first down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good throw. You've got to execute. When a play is there to be made, you have to make it. And that's a drop that could come back to haunt them. Now it's fourth down, and you got a decision to make as a head coach.
The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. It's a draw play. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop-back pass.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And he takes it around the 20. Coverage team brings down the returner. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. To throw, it's Mateer. That's caught. It's Sategna. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. He's in the... here he goes. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Trap him for a sack.
What a good response from this defense. After the big play, they're able to get in the backfield and get to the quarterback. I tell you what, that's the mark of a group that just continues to go out there and play in and play out. Beautiful job getting back there, getting to the quarterback.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Chris, I'm pretty sure this quarterback saw the outside leverage of the defense, and he knew he could work inside with the inside receiver. The key here for the receiver is you've got to attack the inside shoulder of the defender, and if you do that, it's almost impossible to defend. That's a good completion and an easy throw for the quarterback.
Swarm to the pass rush, a sack. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Well, on 3rd and 1, the quarterback has got to make a quick decision. If his first receiver or his second receiver is not open, he needs to run the football. The defense is going to be aggressive. They are here. They're able to get home, get the sack, probably get a stop. It's a nice job capping off that that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Timeout taken by Texas. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
This is really outstanding stuff from this offense, and more specifically the quarterback. He understands the coverage that he's seeing, and he knows if he wants to throw this post route over the middle of the field, Chris, he's got to see the safety down, or at least stop and keep his feet settled. Once he sees that, he knows he can go up over the top, and he does it with a beautiful throw and a huge play down the field.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So with just seconds left before halftime, out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to tie things up at the break. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. This defense has set the tone through 2 quarters of football. They've drawn a line in the sand, and they've held it. It's why they'll take a lead into the second half, and it could be why they come away with a big victory. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And the Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field, trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle. So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. To the air, it's Manning. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Really good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver on this slant route. And anytime you throw an in-breaking route, you got to frame them up. The ball has got to hit the body of the wide receiver.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Gonna run it. It's Brown. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
It's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays downfield.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, you know, as a quarterback, these decisions are going to be very quick on third and short, and I thought he did a nice job of seeing what the defense was in and then seeing his opportunity to pick up this first down, and he's able to do it. Nice short gain, and he moves the chains.
The Longhorns offense is on the move now. Off the play fake on first down. Caught quickly. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
The sure hands. It's Coleman. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, those first down plays are so important. In every set of downs, you want to make sure that you're on schedule, creating second and medium, second and short. And on first down, you go with that option play, and it just wasn't there. That's a frustrating start to this set of downs for this offense. Now they're behind the chains.
That's reeled in. It's Coleman. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
They'll try the option play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, the last thing I want to see if I'm the head coach is my quarterback taking hits that he doesn't need to take. Here he's close to the sideline, get out of bounds, tries to get upfield, and he doesn't even gain yardage. This is one of those times where you need to get out, protect yourself for the future.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I'll give a lot of credit to this quarterback. You've got to fight the urge sometimes in the pocket to force the football across the chains. You feel like you've got to get the first down, but here they're able to get a completion and they're in field goal range. So you've got points possibly in your pocket. I think at 7+, this is the time to kick it, try to get the points.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Back to throw. It's Mateer. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. So So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. It's a shotgun run call. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. Now it's second down here. On the run, it's Robinson. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Each of these teams wanted to come in and establish the run game, and Chris, neither of them have been able to do that. Credit to these defenses, but now you've got to transition. You've got to adjust, and it's going to be a quarterback game. Whichever quarterback can come out, find his rhythm, and execute, that's the team that's going to win.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about beat, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Scanning the field. It's Mateer looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them. Scanning the field. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket.
Oh, they've got him for a sack on third down. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. This could be the game here. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on fourth down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Chance to strategize for this second down play.
If you want to throw the slant, you've got to predetermine before the snap. If you've got the slant window and frame up the wide receiver, that's an easy completion.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Does bring up third down.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grabbed by the receiver. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Longhorns. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
That's just a clutch touchdown for this group, and the opportunity to take the lead. But now, Chris, the pressure is on their defense. They've got to go out there and hold the lead with time left on the clock. We'll see if they can do it.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. To the air, it's Mateer. Quick catch over the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. And they spend a timeout now after gaining the first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He flips it to the back across the middle. Timeout Oklahoma. That's their second. They've still got one more left to work with. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I know throwing the football over the middle of the field is difficult, but this one is on time. It's on target. This wide receiver has got to catch that football. I know that the defense is closing in, but it's really not about the yards after the catch. Secure it, and then protect yourself for the oncoming hit.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Just trying to get rid of it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, this defense has been tough today. And, Chris, you're forced into a situation where you're probably going for it here on fourth down. This is where it's about players, not plays. I say it constantly. I say it all the time. Who's your best player? He gets the ball right here.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the quarterback will take a knee. And the Sooners now will take a timeout. That's their last one. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Ohio State Buckeyes. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
On the banks of the Olentangy River, the Horseshoe is one of the most iconic venues in all of sports. Over 100,000 people strong, the Ohio State Buckeyes might have the best home field advantage in all of college sports. These fans are ready to rock and showcase their Buckeyes this season. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Texas's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And welcome to the Rose Bowl, the granddaddy of them all, and one of the grandest stages in all of sports. Everyone here today feeling like there's nowhere else they would rather be than Pasadena. Whatever happens on this field, Joel, it seems like it has amplified weight and importance just because it's at the Rose Bowl.
I think it's because the rest of the country is under snow, and here we turn on the TV, and there's sunshine, the San Gabriels. This is the most iconic and best venue in all of college football. I cannot imagine the anticipation and pressure and the overall anxiety that these players are feeling about to step on this legendary field.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Grab behind the line, it's Coleman. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Four-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Stop right there at the line. No gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, it's a defensive back's best friend. It's a great pass rush. Look at the pressure, and it forces the quarterback to throw the ball before he wants to, and because of that, it's into double coverage. And there, they had a chance to pick that one off.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. And this pass is on target. Caught. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on first down. Defense is able to do it here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
The ninth play of a strong opening drive. It's third and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone.
Well, we knew these third downs were going to be a big part of this game. That's a good play call right there, and good execution to move the sticks. This offense just needs to continue to do that, and this play caller, it seems like he's in a good rhythm right now, in particular on third down.
On first down, it's play action. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
That is a statement drive in a giant game, going all the way down the field, showing this defense that you can drive the length. I tell you, that is such a confidence builder. They go over to the sideline, they're going to be sky high.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. The Buckeyes offense comes out for their first possession today. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Wants to throw it. This time, a completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Try and muscle for the first down. Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And a handoff as they run the counter play. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To throw, it's Sayin. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Here we go, third and short on the seventh play of this drive. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. The Buckeyes keep the football on the move.
Well, Chris, third down is the game within the game, and this is a really nice play call from this play caller, and then solid execution from the quarterback, from the wide receiver on the outside. They're able to find space and get the completion for a first down.
He hands it off from the gun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that previous play. He'll ride the back again here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
What an excellent job by this pass defense. There is nowhere to go with the football. The quarterback is forced into checking that ball down, and yet they're still there and rallying up and making the tackle short of the line to gain. This defense is playing at such a high level right now.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
Here comes a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught across the middle. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Longhorns will have first and 10 here. Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Offense behind the 6 now on second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back, it's Manning. On the run here, lets it go. Catch made on the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. He's looking to scramble. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set out 4th and inches. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Longhorns will have to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Running through the tackle. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You know, that's really all you're looking for there on 2nd and long is giving yourself a chance on 3rd down. Well, now you have that. You've got 3rd and manageable. You can get to the passing game. You can open up the tight end, get a crossing route. You can even throw a screen. Now, everything's at your disposal here because of a more manageable situation.
Gets rid of it on the move. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. Still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Caught over the middle. It's Parker. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
The Longhorns will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Back to pass. It's Sayin. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man cover.
You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
The successful play like this is really built during the week. Chris, these coaches see that that in obvious passing situations on third down, this defense sells out to stop that pass. You can see they're dropping into zone, and so a run play right here is highly effective. And they're able to hand the football off, move the chains because of that study that they had during the week. Good game plan here.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. They'll try the right here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a wide receiver screen. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
Oh, this is a beautiful pass by the quarterback right down the middle of the field. And this defense better figure something out because they will continue to work this area if they don't defend it. I love the fact that they're able to attack and get a big completion down the field.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Sayan. The pressure's on. Intercepted in the end zone.
It's just a bad mistake, Chris. To start the 2nd half, you want to put together a drive, go down and get points. The coaches talk about the middle 8, last 4 minutes of the 1st half, first 4 minutes of the 2nd half as a period that they have to win. This is a huge setback for them.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking. It's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield. Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Now they'll run a draw play. Now they test the middle there, but get nothing. Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered. Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's third down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a two-possession lead here in the fourth quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. The receiver grabs it. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Here comes the pressure. Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Well, this screen fooled nobody. This defense was all over it. And as a quarterback, I think you need to make a better decision here. Completing this ball just creates a negative play. Throw this ball at the running back's feet. You burn it at his feet, and then you don't take the loss.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is intercepted. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Grinding away on the ground. Oh, he's got